What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Magic Online. This time, we're going to go back to a little bit of this vintage cube. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all subscribing. We're going to try to get to 100,000 ASAP. We're at 71K or something right now. Anyways, as always, you can check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs as well. Ravnica Remastered's available. Murders at Karlov Manor coming up soon as well. We did not open a piece of power in this pack, but we did get some good ones. I think if you just wanted to go for the win, uber competitive, Entomb would probably be your best chance. Card is just extremely good, and Reanimator is fantastic. For me, I'm looking at Chrome Mox, Upheaval. People have been talking about Gut a lot. I don't really care for that card, but it is very nice. I'm going to go and take the Artifact because that's who I am. So let's take Chrome Mox. And you know what? I'm gonna second pick Bolas's Citadel. I'm feeling in a bit of a stormy mood, and Citadel's fantastic for going off. With this, we really want to pick up Tinker, but you can hard cast this, though that's not ideal. You can like show and tell it out. Plenty of stuff to do with Citadel. We are probably going to wheel the Burgie, maybe the Bauble. Yeah. I mean, you could probably try to wheel the Citadel, but I'm going to just take it and make sure I get it. Oh, man, here's another fantastic pack for the Storm deck. Had I taken the Entomb, there's the Necromancy, but no worries about that. Let's see, we have a Coveted Jewel, Sail into the West, Sheldock Isle, Helm of Awakening, Thran Dynamo, and then, of course, the Tendrils of Agony. I actually think Tendrils of Agony is the worst of the Storm win cons. I say it every single time, but of course, if somebody is watching one of these videos for the first time, then there you go. I think Tendrils is the worst Storm win con in Cube. Better win cons, I think, are like Brain Freeze, Thassa's Oracle, Underworld Breach. What do we want to do here? I want to take Coveted Jewel, because I'm also a big fan of the Artifact decks, but I think a draw 7's probably a little bit too strong, so we're going to take Sail here, and wow, man, we are continuing to get hooked up with goodies. I'm going to take the Frantic Search. Again, I'm going to note that if I had taken Entomb, pick one, pack one, our deck would be nuts. I don't remember what second pick would have been, but we would have had Entomb, Necromancy, Exhume now. Would have been a fantastic start, but that's okay. I am, again, losing Underground Sea and Mystical Tutor, but Frantic also a little bit too good. Ooh, wow. This is Grim Monolith over Displacer Kitten over Imperial Seal and Brainstorm and Rafine's Tower. I hope I wheel the Kitten, because this has been one of my favorite cards in, not necessarily Storm, but in conjunction with a couple of cards like, the Grim Monolith I'll be taking here. You can really just pop off hard with the Kitten. Oftentimes when I draft the Kitten, I have a infinite combo with it. Easiest way to do that is with like Teferi 3 and a 0-mana artifact or whatever that produces mana, but that is a good one. There's the show and tell for the Citadel, but I'm going to take the Talisman of Dominance now. We might actually be just doing more of an artifact style deck, depending on what we wheel. From what we've passed already. But yeah, artifact decks are also one of my most favorite things to do in this format. Is we're going to get a Psy now. Tolarian Academy, please, every single day. Yeah, this is a fun start. And the nice thing about the artifact decks is that there is actually a lot of overlap with the Storm decks, so they have cards function, in similar roles as, wow, 8th pick Tropical Island for the Sail into the West. That is nice. That is really nice. We've been doing some sleep training with the baby. It's actually been starting to work a little bit. I mean, I woke up at 4 a.m. today, but that's just the life of an old man now, you know? Got my coffee, got my Otawara. What else could you need? You could probably take Sunken Ruins here if you wanted to as well. In fact, that'd be a really good land to help hardcast the Citadel. But Otawara is fantastic. All of these, all of these channel lands are just so gross, especially Boseiju. But Otawara also quite good. Simic Growth Chamber. I guess I'm supposed to take that because I have Sail into the West. The Flesh Gorder would be a decent sideboard card versus more aggressive decks, I suppose. Technically, it'd be like a second Tinker target too, because if you tinker it out, it'll be the 7/5. I'd rather take Flesh Gorger than Growth Chamber. Yep, as expected. Am wielding something here. Tendrils, not even on the radar. It's either Helm or Dynamo, with Black Cleave Cliffs being maybe a consideration. Plenty of good red cards you would want to splash for as well. I'm going to take the Dynamo. This looks like a better Dynamo deck right now. It's a late Renin 6. Let's take Hexmage. Oh, I think this pack should have had something that we wanted to wheel. Doesn't look like we got anything back, though. It's too bad. No big deal, though. That pack one was really good. Got a little bit of fixing. Got a lot of fast mana. I will say Chrome Mox is a lot worse when I have predominantly artifacts, but we'll still probably end up running it. All right, give me like a Time Walk or something. I'm not asking for much. What are you doing to me? Wheel of Fortune? Misty Rainforest. Wow, that is not the pack we want to open. I guess Misty's the safest, but I'd rather take the wheel. Nummy take the wheel this time. Gross, yeah. What else could we consider here besides the wheel and the Misty? Typhoon doesn't really do much for us. Snapcaster doesn't really do much for us. Greaves and Mightstone, Weakstone are probably going to wheel anyways. Okay, we'll just take another draw 7. Yikes, man. Oof. Force of Negation, I guess, is fine. Sundering Titan is okay. Engineer can be okay. Sack an artifact, return an artifact with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, but I don't think we're doing that deck. Uh-oh, baby's starting to stir. But yeah, we'll just take the Force of Negation here. Hollowed Fountain, no. Storm-Carved Coast. Lorien Revealed, I guess. Actually, Lorien Revealed looks really good. It's a blue card for Force. It already grabs Tropical. If we grab like a, Steam Vents or Volcanic, can grab one of those. That seems good. Okay, that's a better set of choices, for sure. Box Opal, could splash Othari. This is just a nice individual win con if you want it to. Intuition's probably not terrible. Talisman of Progress, Daze is okay. I feel like Opal is where we want to be. I have 2 draw 7s already, and we have a good artifact start, so that's where I'm leaning. Karn? Yeah, okay, there's a win con. Brazen's also really solid just as a individual, non-synergy card, basically. But I guess Karn makes the most sense from what we're doing. All right, well, less combo-y, more artifact-y. And like I said, the artifact and storm decks frequently have a ton of overlap because, like with the artifact decks, right, I will be dumping out my hand pretty quickly, and so the draw 7s still have a lot of utility. Let's see, we have the Flesh Gorger we could always... Oh, there's an Emrakul. Shorikai has also been really good for me. It's been a little bit dirtily, but paying 1 mana to draw 2 and make a 1/1 has been... Oh, that's just a good rate. I guess Paradoxical looks really fun here too. It's not incredible right now, but it has already some decent value. Now, I think there was a Through the Breach I passed at the beginning of this pack, right? Karn's the most fun. Or, sorry, not Karn. Emrakul's the most fun. It's a Tundra, but looks like Welder here is going to probably make the cut. Unlike Engineer, Welder just does any artifacts. So you can do some really fun stuff with this. Damn, really? I can't use the Tundra at all? It's another, like, didn't we get 8th pick Tropical Island or something? This is a 7th pick Tundra. Okay. I have 3 draw 7s. I really need to get some more artifacts just to dump out. Yeah, my Stone Weakstone looks fine here. I mean, I'll take Hanger back, but unlikely to play it. I don't think we want Dryad of the Elysian Grove either. I guess I'm more likely to play Dryad in this deck than I am Hanger back. Okay, there's the Breach. I called that one. Sure. Dark Slick Shores. This is pretty bad, right? It's actually kind of cute with Sai. You can turn all of the Thopters into blue creatures, but probably just rather take the Dark Slick Shores there. Okay, so my fixing is a little bit weak. I don't know how many red-blue lands I've seen. I think maybe 1 or 2 Triomes. I think I recall like a Ketria Triome or something, but... So number 1 open for us, I think, is Time Walk now, with 3 draw 7s. I guess only one of them reshuffles, but actually, if we include Emrakul in the deck, these other draw 7s do reshuffle. So you can imagine if we get Time Walk, we can cast Time Walk, cast one of the Wheel of Fortune Sail into the West, discard Emrakul, reshuffles the Time Walk. All right, let's go pack 3. Where's my power? I guess technically I have one. No power, just a really good pack. Okay. Oh, man, this is actually kind of going to be a tough pick. I don't think this is going to be close to our top pick, but I'm just going to note a lot of good cards here, right? Dismember's great, Path's good, Trinket Mage is not bad. Urza with Sai is really freaking good. Then there's Fury, 4th Irelingus, a fetch, a blue-red fetch, Memory Jar. I do not know what I'm supposed to take here. Tarn is going to be the safest. But man, this pack is very strong. Power level, it's got to be 4th. Synergy, it's got to be Urza. I think I'm going to just take the Tarn and try to wheel the Urza. And just pass the 4th. Very awkward. Okay. Retrofitter Foundry's good. We don't need the Echo, although it is just another draw 7. I think I like Foundry here over Delta. Man, I really need some more fast manas. There's Brain Freeze. Not at doing anything with that. We just take the top. Not getting much of the duels. We've seen fetches, but we're not getting the duels. Golos? Waterlogged Grove, Subtlety, Pyrite Spellbomb. I'm going to take the Golos here and hope that I get past a Tolarian Academy. Seems likely, right? Chalice here looks good. A lot of stormy stuff going around. Finally, some more artifact mana. Currently, this deck's going to be a pretty big one-trick pony. Yeah, I am not super confident with where we are. Yeah, all it takes is getting that academy. Where is it? Candelabra doesn't do anything in our deck right now, does it? No. Sanctum is pretty bad fixing. I mean, we have a Charticourse here, I guess, or like a Synthesizer. Need a bit of help. 2 more packs we haven't seen. Oh, man. There's the Teferi. It's a bit late for that. Savai Triumph for white, and no, that would be all. There's High Tide, but I passed the Candelabra, dang it. I guess we just have to take Spiral Bluff Canal here. That is really sad. Yeah, the High Tide's only good with my Frantic Search anyways. Sheesh. Channel? What the? Oh, lordy. I don't really want Nettle Cyst, but I guess it wouldn't be bad in our deck. I mean, Channel for Emrakul is another thing. But it's double green? I guess Nettle Cyst makes most sense. There's the jar on the wheel, too. Oh, no, I don't need any more draw 7s. This is... Trinket Mage is fantastic. I don't think we want Patchwork. I didn't note it the first time. But Trinket Mage being able to grab Foundry or one of the other artifacts seems good enough. Although, actually, with Welder, I guess Jar is good. I could just replace the Golos, which didn't get there. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll take Jar since we have the Golos. Sad Brain Freeze. Subtlety's good. I'm not going to play it. All right, I mean, Botanical Sanctum's fine. I don't need it, actually. The High Tide. Maybe I just play the High Tide. Maybe I play the High Tide and run a bunch of islands. God, but again, it's only really good with Frantic Search. And I didn't wheel the freaking Urza. Jeez. I wonder if somebody got to Laren Academy and was kind of sniping my artifacts. Maybe we were fighting with somebody, but it doesn't feel like it. Could also just be that they weren't opened, right? The Academy. Yeah, I don't know about this High Tide. So I guess the plan is to play out like a combo deck and then just maybe win with Nettle Sister Karn, unless we do acquire the Breach Emrakul game plan. The nice thing is we can deck the opponent out too. Remember, it's only the Time Twister that reshuffles for our opponent. If we Wheel of Fortune, they're going to be drawing 7, no reshuffle. Sail into the West, they can draw 7, no reshuffle. Same thing with Jar, and then with Welder, we can deck them out while we're reshuffling our library with Emrakul. Yeah, no High Tide. Let's see, 4 mountains would give me 6 red lands. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. All right, our mana is decent at least. I don't think we want the Bring to Light, right? No. Okay. I am not expecting much from this deck, but hey, it's Vintage Cube. Anything could happen. Let's go to round 1 and fight. All right, off we go to round 1 here of this Vintage Cube draft. We'll be on the draw with actually a pretty good looking hand. Sai with Sensei's Defending Top is actually pretty good, right? Because you can redraw the top constantly and recasting it for an extra Thopter every turn. Really wish we had that Urza now. Hi, hi. GLHF, don't beat me down too hard, please. All right, I like land pass. We are not going to spin. And we are very glad we didn't. Man, Academy would have been so good in this deck. Dang it. Turn 3, Elvish Mystic. Okay. Oh, maybe I just play Karn out. Yeah, that's probably better for now. Karn and start pooping out big artifacts. Karn's also a decent way to get through 2 of the cards on top. They have the Creature Academy, Oracle of Mully Dully, and a Spelunking. So they're going to use the Vista, hope to see a land on top after they shuffle. Court of Garenbrig. Court of Garenbrig might not be super good here since we have the Karn making a bunch of fat creatures, and we're about to get Sai online. So we have Through the Breach on top now. So I guess let's start off by franticking. White Stone, Weak Stone's not bad. Yeah, I'll discard the Breach and a land here. I mean, do I just want a Might Stone, Weak Stone there? Oracle? That's probably the right play. And smack him for 5. So we can still use the Weak Stone here to filter into the top as well. That's pretty good. Ooh, Titania with the fetch. Nice. Okay. So they can immediately make a 5/3 or whatever it is. Yeah. Otawara Island Dynamo. Okay, so let's draw the Otawara. I guess we'd rather draw the top with Sai. Now we can uptick the land plus the Otawara. And we go Psy here. Oops, didn't mean to play the land. Spin. Foundry, Emrakul, Charta Course. Nice. Yeah, we just play out the Chrome Mox. And what we're going to do here is we get to attack with both of our constructs. They're going to make a creature. Oh, they forgot to make a creature prior to blocks. So now... Oh, they just decided to die. Okay, fair enough. Well, what we were going to do, assuming they didn't want to die, is they would have sacked the Vista, made a 5/3. We would have bounced it before blockers. They would have been forced to chump with Titania, take 8. So feels like they were still in a pretty bad spot, but I guess winning is even better. Okay, let's see. On to the next game. This hand is pretty bad. Yeah. Seems like a fine mulligan. Okay, I will keep this hand. We can go turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 Nettlecyst or Karn if we find another land. Perfect. I don't love getting rid of my Frantic Search, but I think this is right. And remember, we have like 3 draw 7s in our deck, so dumping out our hand this quickly is pretty good. Well, I've been stripped. Worst possible draw. But hey, if I draw a land next turn for Karn, I think we're actually sitting pretty good. What was that? Oh, Virtue of Persistence to kill the token, sure. Did not find the land. All right. Yeah, we probably still want to get the Karn online before firing off the wheel. Oh, Cradle Pass. That's so good for us. Yeah, opponent's draw's been super awkward. Dark Cradle Dark Depths. You love to see it. Gosh, I'm wondering if it's even better for me not even to use this Wheel of Fortune. We kill them here in a couple, like 2 turns. So I think we're just going to put them on this 2-turn clock and not give them access to a fresh hand with wheel. As fun as it would have been to cast the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, 10-10, 5-5, good enough. And yeah, we'll take the first round. Nice. Let's go to round 2. All right, game number 1 of the second round now. We will be on the play. Yeah, that actually looks like a fine hand to keep, right? In fact, I think I might just Yeah, I think we're gonna Chrome Mox the Through the Breach and just go turn 1 Foundry Mox Opal and start making tokens. And then if we draw like a Wheel of Fortune, our hand is super funny good. Any of our draw 7s. I guess maybe not the what do you call it? Memory Jar immediately, but even Memory Jar I guess I would cast in 2 turns. God, this is again, can you imagine Tolarian Academy here? Guess we're gonna hold on to the fetch since we have top in our deck. I guess I could have still played it out, but preordain. All right, so what can I do here? I can actually make a 4/4 right now. I guess we're gonna do that, right? 1 to sack the servo, make a Thopter, 3 to untap, and then free tap. Now, what I should be doing is actually holding priority and making sure I untap the Foundry before the Thopter is made so they can't kill it in response. Okay. Couple of really bad draws there. True name Nemesis. Nice. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Wow. Nothing but lands here. Okay, I guess I'm pretty happy if they're activating Currency Converter as their play for the turn, though. Discarding Echo of Eons. That's what I needed. Prism for 2. All right. So they might actually be on a similar deck. There we go. All right. So now we get to punch. I mean, I could have attacked last turn. Because if they block the 1/1, then I can just sack it. So I could have pushed in for 1 extra damage last turn, actually. It ain't much, but it's honest. 5 mana, 3 cards. Hmm. Not the best. Not being able to hold up the Force of Negation here is pretty weak. Or are they going to Echo? That's the only reason they would do that main phase, right? All right, I'm fine with this. Oh, man. I guess I should have used my Scalding Tarn there in response to reduce the chances of drawing another land, because I'm going to be sacking it here, right, for our Foundry to make a 1/1. I mean, I have the top in my hand for the shuffle effect, but I have Chart a Course and Revealed to draw through that already anyways. So, yeah, probably just better off making a 1/1. Okay, let's attack with all. I guess they're going to probably double block one of the 4/4s. Oh, okay. So we'll just sack the one that's getting blocked by the 2/2. Now we can go charting. Sigh. I expect them to have a counter here, though, is the thing. Hmm. I guess I'm fine with them countering Sigh. They're going to sack their fetch here in response. Let's see what kind of counter they might have. Is it Cryptic, maybe, for Pentad Prism activation? It is, and they're going to bounce one of my 4/4s. All right, that's not too bad. Go Chalice plus top, follow up. Pretty happy that they use their Pentad Prism mana. What's our game plan from here? Uh-oh, 4th Irelingus incoming. How did I know? And they played around days, too. Okay. All right, I take 8, and they become the Monarch. Burst Lightning, the Thopter. Sure. Well, not looking good. I have potentially 10 mana available. Hmm. Now I just pass, I guess. And hope they can't kill me this turn. Remember, I can make some blockers. Not many, but a few. A couple, rather. Cycle Rogrin Triome, alright. So that will allow them to make another treasure as well. So they have access to 4 mana here. Sure. They have to be a little bit careful about getting too aggressive because of the Foundry. Ooh. Wait, did they tap a island to cast that? Okay. You can't do anything with constructs with Foundry, right? No. Sure. Remember, I'm not dead here. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I don't think I play around them having another burn spell. And if they have bolt, I was dead anyways, because these ones have trample. So now I can spin the top and then shuffle with Lorien if we don't see anything good. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm one off of casting Emrakul hard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my god. That's so sick. That's so sick. Dang it, Emrakul. And again, our breach is under the Chrome Mox, so we have no way to get that back. Oh, Nettlecyst. Hey, there we go. That's a win. Boom, baby. 9/9 flyer. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Deserved. Ooh. That was basically our only out, actually. Yeah, that was our only out. Love it. Okay. Um let's just run it back. Go to the next game. Okay, game number 2 of the second round. And it's looking pretty good. Another funny Chrome Mox and no draw 7, but I mean, if I draw an irrelevant card here, we can turn 2 Karn off of like turn 1 Monolith. I guess I'd still be able to turn 2 Karn off of Monolith. If I draw it on the second turn as well. Prism. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Hmm. That's really good versus them, but since I don't have a blue card in my hand to pitch, I think I just Karn and make a 4/4. A little bit sad, but seems right. Is this fourth again? Oh, they have a Thari too. Okay. So they're going to kill the Karn, and then I can eat the Rebel at least, but turn 2 Othari is also kind of... Man, they have Othari and fourth, huh? All right, I mean, this is a lot of pressure ourselves. Okay. Othari might be able to outrace us just because of the 3 lifelink even. And I can only make 1 servo next turn. So they're going to attack. I'm going to take 5. Yeah, plus they have 4 cards in their hand still. I don't think this is going to be in our favor. The Iconoclast into Faithless Looting. Yeah, and plus we don't have Trample, so that will probably be that for this game. This actually seems like a matchup, though, where decking them is a really good possibility. They have a ton of card draw, and we have all those draw 7s, but we can't find them ever. They discarded their 4th. Did not shock. Okay. That's actually really good. Bouncing the Othari buys me a ton of time. Especially if they don't have a 5th land here. I mean, the Iconoclast is now the problem, right? Like just fat flashback Faithless Looting here or something. Oh! Fiery Confluence? Okay, we just scooped that. think. I mean, I guess I can draw a draw 7. But this is looking pretty bad. Confluence is insane versus us. Okay, now hold up. Emrakul off the top. They're just gonna oh wait, I'm dead to Athari. Never mind. Yeah. How funny would it have been though if through the breach into Emrakul were 2 consecutive draws? All right, deck. Give me another one of those fast mana openers, but this time put a draw 7 in it. Or give me a good Psy game. Give me an early Psy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess the Psy is not even that incredible in our deck. Alright, game 3 of round 2 will be on the play here. Yeah, that's a very easy keeper. I mean, guess I go for it. Turn 2 Karn on the play. Make a 4/4 immediately. I was debating if I wanted to cycle the Lorien Revealed. But it'd be a little bit riskier. This way I get 4 looks at, well, sorry, 3 looks at a land for Karn next turn. Nice. Ooh, and a, beautiful. And a Sail into the West draw 7 follow-up is fantastic. Love it. Okay. That's super good. Especially since their hand is still so full. Alright. This is exactly the draw we were asking for. Fast mana, turn 2 Karn, turn 3 draw 7. I like seeing that too. I mean, the turn 2 Karn might just kill him before they can really do anything. We'll see if they want to discard their hand. They did. We have what appears to be like the same draw every game. Alright, they got rid of a Braid, True Name Nemesis, and a Fire Ice. Iconoclast. And they're going to pay life for Probe. Yeah. Dang it. My creatures are huge, but they don't trample. Do they have the burst as well to kill the Karn? A Spell Bomb. Oh, that's really good too. Jeez. All right. Emrakul and Tropical Island. Okay. Force some blocks. Guess land pass here. Plan on making a servo and spinning the top. Do they have confluence? They have to kill all my creatures, I'm pretty sure, if they do. That is not a... Okay, so... That is not the play they needed. Like, if their play now is just to use Spellbomb to bounce, I think we are extremely far ahead, right? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I wheel exactly into Monolith plus Breach, we can Emrakul them. And then we'd need to bounce the Emrakul and go chump chump. I don't even need to do that, right? There's no need. Yeah, so let's uptick. They'll probably give me the land instead of the jar. I don't want to use the servo. Or rather, I don't want to have to use the foundry, that is. So Shark is probably the one that's getting chumped here, right? Or rather, the one they're chumping with. I could hit him for a couple more points of damage by making some tokens, but I don't think we do that quite yet. That Force of Negation was great. Okay, so we'll just chill then. nice lands. That means we can beat their Fiery Confluence if they draw it very easily. Not going to counter Currency Converter. I don't think we care about Faithless Looting. They will get the Currency Converter to trigger, but that's not a big deal. Like right now, Nettle Cyst moving over to our Thopter that we make is lethal, so... Land and fourth. So even if they have like their Burst Lightning, we win this. There's the breach. Now we have a bunch of different ways to win this game. GL. I feel like this game has gone forever, but this is only turn 6. Crazy enough. Lose focus. Counter unless I pay 2. Okay. You got me. You made me pay 2. All right, we're 2-0. Let's go. Let's get this trophy. Feels good. All right, off to the third and final round of this vintage cube draft. We have correctly won the die roll, and yeah, it's a pretty easy keep, right? Looks good to me. So we're gonna go turn 1 mountain. We mox the sail into the west for blue, right? Oh, and green even. Although I guess I don't need the green anymore. Right, sail into the west is my only green card, I believe. Couple different ways to play this now. Sheesh. I guess what I'm gonna do is Chalice on 2. Welder into Twister. Pretty nuts, because they have 7 cards in their hand. Any reason to run out this Mox Opal? Not particularly. Because what we can do is we can chart a course, discard an artifact, and then flicker it in. Delighted Halfling. All right, I like seeing that as their play. And a top, sure. Well, I'd say we are a little bit ahead here. Oh man, the Psy as well. Okay. We got plans. So we go Psy here. Opal. Chart. Oh, we can discard the jar now. But I think we want to discard Mightstone, Wheatstone first. And then flicker out our Monolith for our Mightstone, Weakstone. And just kill their Halfling. Can't be cast to cast non-artifact spells. So since Karn's an artifact, or sorry, since Karn is not an artifact, I can't actually cast Karn off of that. We were 1 off of casting Jar. Would have been cool. But we've got the Jar Welder combo now, so least there's that. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Jar, make a token. Pop it. We can jar again. We can get back our monolith. Let's go land, dynamo. Mana drain. Ooh, okay. They have a lot of mana next turn now. Let's see. Guess I'll just play out the top and pass. I guess attack for 2. So they're going to have upwards of 9 mana potentially next turn. All right. Still have not seen Emrakul or Through the Breach. Oh, didn't even look at what this discarded. 4th Dak Manalik Minskenboo. Uh-oh. The Dak is going to be a huge problem in any future game. A couple of counters are also really gross for us to fight against too. So it looks like they're just on good cards deck. 4 or 5 color, excuse me, good cards deck. Blue, green, white, red. How much mana do I have next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Because I can weld out these Thopters for Monolith or Dynamo, but we probably want to grab Jar first. It's been a nice showcase of Welder, if nothing else. Okay. Look at the top 3 to start. Now, if they go for something too crazy here, what I can also do is try to weld back my Jar and hit our Force of Negation plus another blue card. Right? How many more blue cards do I have in addition to Force? Time Twister, Frantic, Lorien Revealed. So we would need to hit 1 of 14 exactly, or in the top 7, and then 1 of 2 or 3 others in addition to it. I guess also we could spin the top for an 8th card, so we'd be able to look at technically 8 for Force plus blue card if that came down to it. Okay, I like seeing that. So 6 mana, 1 green available of it. 7 mana now. Nothing? Oh, just gonna hold up another counter, maybe. Yeah, that has to be what they're doing, holding up more counter magic. All right, we'll try to get the Jar back then. Now, it's a little bit riskier to target a Thopter because if they kill it in response, we lose it. Or rather, we don't get the ability. But there's the Through the Breach. Now we just need to find Emrakul. And we have a Force of Negation in our hand backup as well, so that's really good. Let's see. We can float 2 for Talisman to lead. Frantic. There's the Emrakul. Land. Let's see, weld out the Might Stone, Weak Stone now for Dynamo. Actually, can I just hardcast? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm 1 off again? No, 2 off. Okay, combat. You have 6 permanents. I have Annihilator 6. Okay. Looks like Subtlety would be good versus their deck. They have a lot of Planeswalkers that are relevant too. Damn, Welder put in work. Yeah, I probably want that. What are we cutting? Lorien revealed? Yeah, it doesn't seem right. F it, I'll cut the Lorien revealed. It's only a blue-green land. And we have so many other card draw effects that the card draw is nice, but not needed. It's fine. I mean, it's like a keeper, right? Can pitch the Charta Course for Subtlety if they have like a turn 3 Minskin Boo or something. Not that that's exciting, but they had a couple of 1 mana dorks as well. I'll just top turn 1. Definitely not our most explosive possible start. That's a good sign. Okay. I like the fact that they're spinning on upkeep. It means they're trying to find probably land. Chrome Mox. Okay. We have some decisions here for next turn. Again, really hoping they don't just go like red source DAC. If they do that, I might have to Subtlety. Okay, just another green source. That's not too shabby. Sentinel of the Nameless City. Okay, I like seeing that. Although the maps are really good with top to note. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Subtlety. And now we need to find a draw 7. They can map token their Sakura Tri-Builder if they want to. That's a great draw, and I'm really happy I opted not to use my Scalding Tarn there. They do not have access to their mana drain, so yeah, I'm going to draw a Karn and make a token. They have mana leak mana, but not drain mana. What did they show us? Or what did we see? It was Karn and 2 lands or something? So next turn I'll draw my top, and then I can Karn uptick to get rid of 2 lands, and then peek a little bit deeper with the top. Seems good. Oh, they're drawing naturally. There he is. Yeah, can't subtlety that. So they're going to take my construct and then map it, I guess. Sure. Oh, okay. That works too. Now it's a little bit more interesting to maybe protect the Karn by down ticking again. But let's see what's on top. Yikes. Holy smokes, that's bad. Okay, now I think I need to dig through the lands. Now let's take a look at 2 new cards. Oi, 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 oi. So next turn we are going to be, I guess, trying to uptick Karn again. I guess the safest play this turn is probably just cast or channeling Otawara on their construct token. That way I can't get mana leaked or whatever on my subtlety. Trying to flash in and block. Okay, Mr. Dak, uptick. Although, man, the thing about subtlety here is that we'd also threaten to kill the Dak now. So I guess if they tap out, yeah, this is perfect. That actually was the ideal scenario. Because now we threaten. Well, no, that's not true. They can use the map to. Oh no, the map using the map token shrinks the construct, so that doesn't work. Yeah, this is super awkward for them. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, perfect. So they can attack Karn for 3, but That is fine. As long as Karn survives this turn and gets to uptick again, now we're going to get to kill the... Okay, yeah. Confidence is once again increasing. So draw the Emrakul, uptick the 2 lands. Now we look at 3 fresh cards. Jar, Sai. And they're drawing Minskin Boo. So let's draw the jar this turn, cast it. Kill the Dak and say go. I mean, I could pop the jar this turn. I guess that wouldn't be terrible. But we just have so much more mana next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Because we know they're drawing Minskin Boo. I mean, they can shuffle around with the top, but I can't imagine they want anything but Minskin Boo here. So face with the Construct, face with the Boo. Lotus Cobra attacking the Karn. I think I'm actually going to keep my Karn alive then. I'll take 7, that's fine. They might not recast the Cobra because I have Jar. Yeah, I like that play a lot. That stops me from... or maybe that gives them the mana drain or mana leak that we know is in their deck. These were some pretty bad hits. That's Frantic is a good start, though. Okay. Let's get Frantic. We're gonna lose the Force of Negation and whatnot. I think we just, at this point, sacrifice our Karn. And make a huge creature. Oh, that's fine. And smack Boo for 3. Okay, and so they have Lotus Cobra in hand, plus whatever they draw for this next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Once again, we're getting in the realm of maybe hard casting this damn Emrakul. Oh wait, I still have Breach available, don't I? Oh, Breach is still somewhere in my deck too, okay. Let's see, what did we make them discard? Chariot, Triplets, Glory, 4th Tracker, sure. So they still have Drain available in their deck somewhere. And we still have Time Twister in ours, right? Yeah, Time Twister's still available. Sail into the West, still available. We've got business. I remember Sai can sacrifice artifacts to draw cards. I haven't used it yet or noted it, but it doesn't look like something that will be irrelevant in this particular game. Mystic Confluence. Bounce the 10/10, draw 2 cards. Okay. Take 7 trample damage here. Yikes. But they are tapped out, so we just draw through the breach and win is the plan. Like I said, we just draw through the breach and win is the plan. I can draw a couple of cards here first before firing off the Twister. And continue to look a little bit deeper. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm 1 mana short of Emrakul again. Are you kidding? 5. Wait. I could have played Emrakul if I had put a land instead of Time Twister on top. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could have. I could have hardcast Emrakul this turn. Gosh darn it. Because the Mightstone, Weakstone filtering into actual 3 mana would have worked. Okay, well, that's funny. You kidding? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, what am I doing? How many cards can I draw and how much mana do I have? I have 14, right? So all I need is 5 left. So I can draw a couple of cards here with Sai and try to dig to the breach. So here's a land we know about. Another land we know about. There it is. All right. Okay. And that should do her. I count more than enough damage in the air. We do want to attack with all 3 of the 1/1s because that's 21 points of damage. So if they have like a small burn spell for a Thopter, we still hit them for lethal here. But this could have been made a lot easier had I just counted my mana correctly initially. Nice. Wow, that was a scrappy 3-0, man. Whew. You love to see it. All right, let's take a peek at that deck one more time because that was pretty cool. Missing the Tolarian Academy to just easily go off, but hey, a lot of draw 7s and some fun stuff. Karn, MVP, a lot of the time. As always, friends, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.